Hey, what's up, boxing fans? Miguel Maravilla here with you, bringing you a recap here from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas as Terrence Bud Crawford defeats Saul Canelo Alvarez to become the undisputed super middleweight champion and also becoming boxing's first three-division undisputed champion. He is clearly boxing's best right now with the victory over Canelo, and in the undercard, a lot of action as Caleb Walsh defeated Fernando Vargas Jr. in the co-feature. And also super middleweights Christian Mbili and Lester Martinez fight to a draw, and Muhammad Akler is also victorious and opening up the Netflix portion of the card. Take a look. It went down at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Opening the Netflix card, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia's Muhammad Al-Akal won a unanimous decision over Travis Crawford of Corpus Christi, Texas in a super lightweight bout. It was a dominant performance by Al-Akal as he went on to win the decision by scores of 99-91, 99-91, and 98-92 as Al-Akal improves to 6-0 with one knockout. Welterweight, WBC super middleweight interim champion Christian Mbili of Quebec City, Canada by way of France, and Lester Martinez of Guatemala battled it out to a 10-round draw. It was a barn burner from the opening bout as Mbili started fast. However, Martinez stood his ground and mixed it up with Mbili, trading and exchanging throughout the fight as both fighters went at it and fought to the end, to the final bout, as the judges scored the bout 97-93 for Martinez, and one judge scored the bout 96-94 for Mbili, with the difference maker being 95-95 as the bout was declared a majority decision draw. Mbili goes to 29-0-1 with 24 knockouts. Lester Martinez 19-0-1 with 16 knockouts. Rematch anyone? And in the co-main event, junior middleweight Caleb Walsh of Ireland took on Fernando Vargas Jr., the son of the legend, in a battle of undefeated junior middleweights. It was all Walsh as he pretty much took it to Vargas. Vargas displayed a tremendous heart in pressing through the fight. However, Walsh was just the more skilled as he went on to win the unanimous decision, as the judges scored the bout 100-90, 99-91, and 99-91, as Walsh improves to 15-0 with 11 knockouts, handing Vargas his first blemish, goes to 17-1 with 15 knockouts. And in the main event, Saul Canelo Alvarez against Terrence Bud Crawford, as the bout started with Crawford showing some flash, displaying the hand speed and beating Canelo to the punch, as Canelo, always a slow starter, took time to adapt and began poking downstairs to the body, and also began to land low as Crawford, his elusive and flashy style, was beginning to get to Canelo. And displaying frustration, Canelo then roughed up Crawford as he appeared to had headbutt him, as well as land some lows in the process. And Crawford was outworking, beating Canelo to the punch, and late in the fight in the 10th, Canelo was obviously frustrated as Crawford kept beating him to the punch, moving his feet, boxing effectively and circling the ring. And in the championship round, Canelo and Crawford traded, but it was Crawford beating him to the punch and outworking him. And late in the fight, Crawford connected with a flurry to begin the 12th. And in the final round, he continued to beat Canelo to the punch as Alvarez kept letting his hands go, chasing away and going distance. Upon completing 12 rounds, judges scored the bout 116 to 112, 115 to 113, and 115 to 113 as Crawford defeats Canelo and is now the undisputed super middleweight champion and becomes boxing's first undisputed champion in 3 divisions, improving his record 42-0, 31 knockouts. Canelo drops to 63, 3-2 with 39 knockouts. Crawford now with the victory, a big win for him, the biggest win of his career as he is undisputed champion. A lot of options for him. He has the option to move down to 154 and take on Boots Ennis. He mentioned he wouldn't like to fight him, but hey, who knows? There's also the possibility of a rematch, so that's possible. But to me, it just seems like Canelo really isn't fighting anymore from the heart. I think it's more of a business standpoint for him, but hey, it is what it is. That's boxing, that's the business of it. But Canelo, guaranteed he will he'll definitely sell stadiums again. He'll definitely sell out the crowd. But a good victory for Terrence Bud Crawford. Congratulations to him in becoming the undisputed super middleweight champion.